Hello, hello everyone who is watching my presentation. I'm Nguyễn Phúc Thịnh and a student of Mr. Nguyễn Phú Thượng Lưu. Here I would like to present my PowerPoint presentation about electric vehicle charging infrastructure implementation. And with the table of contents, we will have the following: Chapter 1, an overview of EV charging infrastructure. Next to multi-stakeholder uh, roles of EV charging. Next to assessing charging demand and setting target. And Chapter 4, location, blending and land allocation. Sorry. Chapter 5, connecting EVs to the electricity grid and achieving effective EV grid mm, integration. And finally, models of EV charging imple- implementation. Hold on, check it. Okay. Because okay, Chapter 1, an overview of EV charging infrastructure. Charging knowledge about electric car. So because the first part is going to be very general, so I'm going to summarize, um, then reply and present it at if it were a conversation of you. Okay. Because one of the issues uh, customers are quite um, concerned about when owning an electric car is the charging of the battery. Here are some knowledge about these issues so that um, customers can charge it properly, thereby um, keeping the car in good condition as well as prolonging the life of the battery. Okay, we have two ways to charge, that is at home and at a public charging station. With home charging, often the manufacturer will give us a charger. For convenient charging, the power will go into the car and will be full from 10 hours to 10 hours. As for charging at this station, we will have the option of normal charging and fast charging. With fast charging, um, most it only takes about 15 minutes to 30 minutes to charge. But the distance will be shorter than normal charging. Okay, so should you choose fast charging or slow charging for electric cars? Charging to 100% or leaving it to charge for a long time can cause a drastic reduction in battery life and quality. So pay attention to how the car charger only reaches um 80%. Okay, 80%. However, when preparing for a long trip, you can fully charge them to 100% so that the car can operate in the best condition. And the main problem is that usually every year the battery will lose about 2.5% of its normal capacity. So after about 8 to 10 years, the battery will still have the ability to store 80%. So we can take it to the station to maintain it. Okay, chapter 2, multi-stakeholder governance of EV charging. Okay, brighter charging. The uh, dedicated, dedicated, okay, dedicated charging for personal EV or EV fleet owner by one entity. For each self-operated or CPO managed. Mm, Semi-public charging is sharing charging for restricted set of EV users. For the operation for CPO managed. Okay. Public charging. Public charging open for all EV users. The operation for CPO manages and these are not fixed characteristics. Uh, and some charging facilities may demonstrate a hyper characteristic EV charging infrastructure. Sorry. At bus depots or metro station parking may be semi-public or public depending on whether they are open only for transit users or for own EV users. Okay, chapter 3, assessing charging demand and setting targets. Sorry, so sorry. Target setting for public charging infrastructure. Because the demand for EV charging is low, there should be minimum warranty across the city and isn't as measured by the number of charging points. Sorry. Okay. That is assess based targets. Okay. Okay. Demand based target. Uh, this is to ensure adequate public charging infrastructure for electric car. They are based on EV. Sorry. They are beyond EV penetration rate and electric vehicles. Okay. Uh, Building pilots for semi-public charging. Uses charging. Okay. Uh, maybe search. Okay. Building pilot amendment mm, requiring an EV charging infrastructure provision also have implication for electrical power supply connections and for the governance of parking space in different building types. Okay, okay. Chapter 4, location planning and land allocation. So